Hey everyone, welcome back. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about iPhones and how you can check for and remove hacks from them. Nowadays, smartphones have become basically essential in our daily lives. Now, there are a lot of phone options available, but the iPhone, with its sleek design and cutting-edge features, can be considered to be the most popular among the bunch. I mean, there is a whole culture surrounding iPhone users. With that being said, the increasing reliance on these devices also raises a lot of concerns about the security of our personal information. And that's because these devices store a lot of said information, and there has been a huge wave of hacking and malware spread going on lately. Partly because everything has gone digital during the past few years. And so in this video, I'll be showing you some of the signs of hacked iPhones to help you easily identify them and giving you a comprehensive guide on the best practices to detect and remove these hacks effectively and quickly. But before we get into the video, it's important to note that the best way to deal with hacks, malware, and other cyber threats is to use a reliable antivirus. So if you don't already have one or are looking for some suggestions, I'll be leaving some in-depth reviews on antiviruses that I personally recommend in the description down below, along with some discounts, so make sure to check them out. Okay, so before diving into the methods of detection and removal, it's really important to understand the landscape of iPhone hacking. When it comes to smartphones, hackers usually have a lot of tactics to compromise the security of iPhones. Such tactics would involve phishing, malware, and exploiting software vulnerabilities. Once they breach a device, these hackers would gain access to a lot of sensitive information, compromising the user's privacy and potentially causing a lot of financial or reputational damage. Now, when it comes to detecting a hacked iPhone, this would require a keen eye for subtle changes in device behavior. There are some signs that may be obvious, but other signs that might require a more thorough examination. So let's take a look at some of the common indicators that your iPhone may be compromised. First off, we have unusual battery drain. A sudden and significant decrease in battery life can be a sign of malicious activity, and that's because hacking tools and malware usually run in the background, consuming additional power and causing accelerated battery drainage. Another sign of an iPhone breach could be slow performance. If your iPhone has become sluggish, unresponsive, or frequently crashes, it may indicate the presence of malware or unauthorized processes running on the device. Other than that, if you have a hacked iPhone, you might experience some unusual spikes in data usage. This could result from malware on your device transmitting data secretly to hackers and their servers, which would result in some unexpected charges on your data plan. Moving on, strange pop-ups or ads can be considered another sign of fishy activities going on your device. These usually happen when you accidentally download adware on your device. Also, be careful in case you experience this, since most adware is usually packed with spyware, which means that there may be someone snooping on information while you're distracted by the annoying pop-ups. And so, check your device for unfamiliar or suspicious apps that you did not install to prevent this from happening. Lastly, hacked iPhones may have some altered settings that happen without either your consent or your knowledge. So keep a close eye on any changes in security settings, passcodes, or the addition of unknown email accounts. Alright, now before we move on to some of the best practices to check and remove hacks, let's take a quick break to talk about today's sponsor, Surfshark One. Surfshark One is a bundle that includes almost all of your cybersecurity needs, from a reputable antivirus to even an ad blocker. While there isn't one tool that can completely guarantee your privacy, having all of them together in one neat package can greatly enhance your cybersecurity. And that's why Surfshark is offering 5 products in one package. So why pay for them individually when you could get them in one simple, neatly packaged bouquet? This package includes the award-winning Surfshark VPN, which allows unlimited devices, data speed, and protection. The Surfshark antivirus that secures everything on your devices from your webcam to your files. The Surfshark private search engine, which allows you to browse ad-free without any digital footprint. Instant data leak notifications with Surfshark Alert. And Surfshark Alternative ID, which can generate a whole new online identity and proxy email for you. The best part about this is that this bundle comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And all these apps work on all major platforms like Windows, macOS, and Android. So if you'd like to check them out, I'll be leaving the bundle link at the top of the description down below. Big thanks to Surfshark for being today's sponsor, and let's get back to the video. Alright, now that we've talked about some of the potential signs of a hacked iPhone, let's take a look at some of the best practices for checking and removing hacks effectively. One fundamental practice is to make sure that your device's operating system is consistently up to date. And that's because Apple regularly releases updates, including patches for known vulnerabilities, to improve your device's defense against potential hacks. In addition to system updates, you can also boost your iPhone security by using reputable security apps available on the App Store. These applications act as an extra layer of protection and are capable of detecting and removing malware while offering real-time defense against emerging threats. Now, as you fortify your device's defenses, take a moment to review the permissions granted to installed apps. Then disable unnecessary access to sensitive data, just to make sure that each app only has the permissions it genuinely requires. This proactive step minimizes potential areas that hackers could use for unauthorized access. Another thing you can do to improve your security even further is to use complex passwords and enable two-factor authentication whenever you can. These measures add layers of complexity, making it more challenging for hackers to gain access to your device and accounts. Other than that, try to regularly check for software updates. This not only applies to your device's operating system, but also to all installed apps. And that's because developers frequently release updates to patch security vulnerabilities in these apps. Another thing you can do is run some periodic malware scans using reputable antivirus or anti-malware apps. These scans are to identify and eliminate any malicious software that may have infiltrated your iPhone. Now, in case you suspect your iPhone has been compromised, consider resetting your device's setting to factory defaults. But before you do that, make sure that you actually have a backup you can restore before wiping your system clean. And finally, if the situation seems beyond your control, try to reach out and get some support from Apple. And that's because their support team can provide some guidance, and if it's necessary, they would take the matter to their security experts just to make sure that they fix any security concerns. Okay, so that's basically everything you need to know about hacked iPhones and some of the best practices you can do to check and remove hacks. Don't forget that the most effective and efficient way to deal with hacks, malware, and any other cyber threat is to use reliable antivirus software. So if you don't already have one or are looking for some suggestions, I'll be leaving some in-depth reviews on antiviruses that I personally recommend, along with some discounts in the description down below. So make sure to check them out. Also, if you like the content or found it useful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to see more of it. And if you have any questions or suggestions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments, as I love interacting with you guys. And that will be all for today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day.